What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Pain, bringing y'all a little something different today. I got not one, but three godly builds for y'all to use on the 1v1 court for you guards that like to get saucy out there. Now, with this first build, I'm bringing y'all my current main build, which is my 6'7" LeBron playlock build. Now, there is one difference. One thing that I would change if I could go back and change this build, and that is instead of upgrading my steel, which I'm showing you my actual build breakdown in this video for the build, I would definitely upgrade my block because block is very important for those interior contests, and playing against something like a post or an interior finisher, you definitely gonna need as much as you can in terms of being able to get those good contests on the inside to get your stop and to get that ball back. At a high overall, this build is crazy. It's like a two-way slashing playmaker on steroids, but you know what I mean, in the hands of someone with a lot of stick skill, this is a very scary build. Now, I did end up going with slash and take on this build when I made it, but for the 1v1 court, for a guard, your best option, if possible, is almost always going to be that lock takeover, because getting a stop is, above everything. If you get a ball back, and it's so easy to get the ball back. You mistime your jump shot a little bit, or you get, some type of crazy intimidator, forced miss, and they got the ball back. Now, as for why I might get, some other than lock take on this build, you do start off with only a 75-76 ball handle. So getting playmaking take or slash and take is almost just as important in my opinion, just because you do get the ability to momentum and speed boost and do everything that you would typically want to be able to do on your guard build. 6'5" BP. Now, the reason why this build is so good is because you still have the elite scoring ability, and if you can ISO, you really don't need 86 ball handle off rip. There are a lot of moves that you can do with that low second tier ball handling that is more than enough to get you open. Now, if I could redo this, what I would probably do is actually drop my interior defense just a little bit and raise my block a little bit, because it seems to me that once you hit a certain rating on your block, you get really good defensive animations. And so, having around a 50 interior but a higher block than that, I feel like would have been more beneficial. But that's really the only change that I would have made to this build. At 97 overall, you unlock all your contact dunks. You're starting off with a very high three-pointer, even with a long wingspan, which is what I chose. And look at the takes you get. And there's actually a way to finesse it. You can get lock takeover on this build. Now, as well as the last build, I did get slash and takeover on this. But if I could go back just like I did just there, I would actually pick sharp takeover. Reason being, if you can get people to respect you from that three-point line, it's going to open up your drive. Not every takeover kind of works as, always you would expect it to. Just like slash and takeover, you're going to be open a lot more often. It's not boosting your three-pointer, but it's boosting how open you might be on your three-pointer. Just like that sharp take, it's not boosting your slashing ability, but it's boosting your ability to get an open drive. So that's things that you guys should think about whenever you're making these builds. And once again, that's just, what I would probably rock with the bad spread on that. Now here we go into the last build of the video, and this one is probably my favorite because I've actually never seen this build. The title comes out, as something crazy, and I think that it's very effective, and that anyone, if you're skilled and you use this build, you're not gonna lose very much on the 1v1 court. Check this out. I want to say I end up finessing to get four finishing badges right there. And now what I'm looking at right now is I've got 9 defensive badges. I don't want just 9 defensive badges, but I don't want to take off any more finishing. See, right there, I'm just trying to make sure I've got as many as possible. But you're not going to be able to get any more than 4. 4 is perfect. Now, 15, I maxed out with my 15. So what I decided to do, and what I would recommend for a lot of other people to do, is to actually take down your playmaking. Now, I know having a pure playmaker is like, if I got a pure play, why wouldn't I want to have, so many playmaking badges? But the thing is, you don't need it. You don't need any more than like 4 playmaking badges to be an effective, ISO player. And that is unpluckable. You got to have it on at least bronze. And this is my remake of that build. This is what I would have done. Okay? So, right there, I was trying to play around and see exactly how many defensive badges I could get. But what I end up doing is I take that off of offensive rebound. I put that on interior defense. And the badge spread that we're going to end up getting is 5, 15, 16, and 10. And let me tell you, that is such an effective badge spread. Because you've got contact, you've got fancy footwork, and you've got slithery. You've got all the shooting badges you could need. 3 upgrades for, maxed out gold. You've got 5 max shooting badges. You're going to be able to speed boost pretty much off rip, even with a max wingspan. And your defense is crazy. You're 6'7". You got nearly a 60 interior defense and a 70 block off rip. And you can get sharp takeover on that build. Now, if you make the wingspan a little bit longer, you can get lock takeover on that build. Now, right here, I'm just showing you the max you can make your wingspan with this build is 82.3 to get that sharp takeover. What I would probably do is, go a little bit higher. So that way that, your defense is still going to be more valid. But there is the option to get sharp takeover on that build, and that is crazy. Now, like I said, you guys, this is just 3 ISO builds that I feel like would be very, very effective for the 1v1 court, which is something that I tend to spend most of my time on. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if any of you guys try out these builds, let me know what you think of them. Peace. Alright, so if you made it to this point in the video, drop offense initiator down into the comments section. But really, I just wanted to take a little time to tell all of you guys how much I appreciate you. I dropped a post on Twitter. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, you definitely should. It's Pain2K. The I is an L though. But basically, I really appreciate the love that I've been getting recently and how rapidly the channel has been growing. And I just want to say that I'm going to keep grinding for you guys. I'm going to keep, improving the quality of my content and putting that out for y'all. And it's going to be a hell of a ride.